I guess there's a first time for everything because in over 7 years as a flight attendant, this is the first time I've ever decided to double up. Doubling up basically means you can get paid for 2 work days in one. I've mentioned before that we're typically paid for 5 hours a day as flight attendants. So if you finish a trip and pick up another trip on the same day, you can get paid for 10 hours in one day. Basically what happened is I worked a Florida turn yesterday, so I was supposed to make it back home last night. But we landed in Florida, deplaned, and got all boarded up to go home, and the captain made an announcement that the pilots were actually timed out at this point, and we would not be going to Dallas until tomorrow morning. So we got all the passengers off the plane, went to a hotel, and got up early the next morning to deadhead back to Dallas because our flight actually ended up canceling. The flight was so early in the morning that our workday was over by like 10 a.m. So I could have gone home and just been done for the day, but I was already at the airport in my uniform and I just had an itch to double up and make a little extra money. So at the last minute, I picked up a Puerto Vallarta turn. Before I signed in for the trip, I actually even had time to go move my car so it would be closer at the end of the day. I got some lunch and went to the gate and met my new crew for the day. The flight going there was full, but the flight home was basically empty and it was a super quick flight coming back. It turned out to be a really easy day, even though I was exhausted from not getting any sleep the night before. I feel like the flight attendants who do this often have really cracked the code on making a lot more money with this job, but it can be exhausting and you have to be okay with changing your schedule at the last minute. I don't know. If you're a flight attendant, let me know if you ever do this or if you're like me and you just like to go home at the end of a trip.